Hi, I'm Kay. Thank you so much for joining me for my big review for this new release by the Alexander Couture collection by Renee of Paris, Bryony, in the color Melted Marshmallow. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss it. Before we start, I would like to say a big thank you to Adorans Trenko for sending me this piece so I can review it for you. Use my code K20, the link is down below in the description box, and you get this very affordable piece with money off, which makes it even more affordable. So let's start with the color, Melted Marshmallow. Not a new color. However, there are new colors available as well on Bryony. So go to the link and check them out as well if this might not be for you or you're just interested to see which other colors there are. So let's talk about Melted Marshmallow. I think it's like a balayage color. You have like three tones that really lovely transition into one another. So you have dark, warm brown roots that then go to a warm, light blonde base. And right at the end, you have white blonde tips. A really gorgeous ombre color. Show you that. So here's the color outside. So hopefully that will give you a good idea of what this color looks like outside in the natural daylight. Indoors, I have no artificial lights on, not even a ring light. I'm standing right in front of a window, and there's a big window here as well. So you get natural indoor light as well. So let's talk about Bryony. As you can see, she is long. She's a lovely, long, sleek, layered, elegant piece. I think it's quite a timeless piece. Really gorgeous. Let me show you from all sides. I might have to back up a little bit because she is long. So on Bryony, you have an extended lace front and a partial monofilament, and I'll show you the cap construction in a minute. So I want to look at the lace front first. So you can see some slight knots. It is a darker root. But overall, I think it is really quite well done. Fairly natural looking. I think it's quite sparse, like a normal, like a natural hairline would be. Now, let's talk about the actual lace itself. It comes down till here. So at the moment, I don't think you really can see it. But it comes down quite low. So I do think it will need trimming for it to look more natural, because I think it could be quite obvious. On me, it sits really quite nicely. Transition into the ear tabs up here. Really well done. And let's look at this partial mono top here. So I haven't taken out the zigzag parting, but let me just show you what it looks like. I think that is pretty good. Please bear in mind that I have dark hair underneath it. I have not concealed it, which you can do. I haven't used any concealer or makeup on the part here, and I think it does look really good. So let's look at the cap construction. You have an extended lace front, so it runs into the ear tabs, gives you a really natural hairline all the way into the ear tabs, so especially on the side, so you can pull it back and it still looks really natural, like a natural hairline. Now you can see here that this is not a mono top, but not a mono part either. They refer to it as a partial monofilament. So you can really still part it in this section really wherever you like. So you do have the option of a middle part, slightly left or right. So as you can see, there is a little bit of space here to part it where you like. It doesn't go all the way back to the crown, but then for the price, I don't think I would necessarily expect it either. So it's a lovely feature and it keeps the price point lower. And then you have open wefts, sides and back, velvet covered ear tabs, extended velvet nape with Velcro adjusters. And there is a nice stretch in this cap. Let's talk about the fit. I have a 21.5-inch circumference. Straight out of the box, it fits me large. I have not changed the adjusters, and it's okay. And overall, it doesn't feel like it's falling off me. But I can tell that it is a little bit bigger on me, so I would like to cinch it in a bit more if I was to go out with it. So there is gapping in the back. I think this is an average sized cap. If you have a bigger circumference than mine, I definitely think it would fit you. If you have a smaller circumference than mine, there's definitely room to tighten it. Please always check that with Outerruns Trendco to ensure that it would fit you and that it would fit you comfortably. Let's talk about the density. I hope you can see that this is a really natural density. There is no bulk up here. There is no permatease that I can feel up here. It's just a little bit of teasing around the cap itself, but nothing that adds really volume to it, I don't personally think. So it is a sleek piece. So if you are like me and you like your wigs and the hair sitting fairly close to your head, this is probably for you. Definitely something to look at. The density is, I would say, higher end of low or lower end of medium. So really natural. You have some layers in here. So you have some here. And it's just that really beautiful waterfall effect almost that you get. You can tuck it. Let me show you what that looks like on one side, and then on the other I have it parted how it came out of the box, so there will be a little bit more hair on this side. You still can do that, but I don't know if you can see, but this ear sticks out a little bit, which is normal because you have slightly more hair. If you part it in the middle, you will not have that problem. Fibers, these are heat-friendly fibers, so that gives you the abilities to style it whichever way you like it. You can straighten it out a bit more because you have some curved layers here. If you don't like that look, or if you just want to change it, you can just straighten it all out. You can add waves and curls to your liking to it. Easy to do. So far these fibers feel nice and soft. Not much tangling. I've been outside with it and hasn't really done much tangling at all. I can still rake my fingers through it. Obviously only time will tell how they fare, but so far this is promising, especially for such a long wig. So styling, as I said, these are heat-friendly fibers, so you can change the look by adding waves or curls to it. It has a partial monofilament top, so you can change it into a middle part if you wanted to. It's hard to see in the phone. So it will look something like that, or you can change it to the other side. If it's difficult to do, just use some water and then either pin it back, let it air dry, or use a hairdryer on low heat. It is long enough for a lot of updos. So if you like updos, this is definitely one to look at because you have the length to do a lot with. I'm not very versed at these things. I just stick with the normal ones like a low pony. Really cute. Side pony. Can plait as well if you wanted to. Two ponies. Looks something like this. And then, as I said, you can tuck it one side, both sides. And lots of updos. So could just very simple one You can twist it. Obviously it would be easier with the tag not there. Use a hair clip here, and then really pretty look. So some of these longer layers will probably fall out, but you can just clip them back or do your magic in other ways. But it's just to give you an idea. So I really hope you enjoyed this review of this new style, Bryony in melted marshmallow. Don't forget, the link to this piece is down below in the description box. And don't forget to use my code K20, which will give you an amazing 20% off this already really quite affordable style. Thank you to Adrian's Trend Go for sending me this piece. And if you have any questions, any comments, put them down below. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Maybe follow me on Instagram at KWestWigs. And I hope I see you very soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.